Hey, this is ASpengler coming to show you guys a review of a smaller build I did at college. Just a quick update, I'm now back home. This school I go to, we do 3 months of our school term and then 3 months of work term, so for the next 3 months I'll be back home and have all my stuff so I could do larger builds and get videos out more often. So, but this was just something I made over school term. Not super big, just kind of a small, not a big base plate. Kind of I don't know if it's about half of a large green base plate. So, small thing. I didn't have too much pieces on hand, but I used what I had and made kind of a little bridge battle with a night era, as you can see. But before we go in depth into the build, I took some time lapses of me building it, so go ahead, watch those, and then we'll go more in depth into the build itself. So let's go ahead, watch those. okay after watching those time lapses. You may notice there are a few differences. I did have to take a few of the things off during transportation, so the leaves might be in different places. I don't remember if I switched the sides of the guys, but not super big differences, but in case any of you were confused about that. But basically we have a bridge that I made out of kind of just a lot, mainly these 1x1 rounds as the railing, and then just some basic brown plate pieces. So it's not a super intricate bridge, but I did use some like studs to give it some more detail. So there's that bridge. Use the trans clear blue and or light blue and clear to make the water. So that's a technique I've used before, and I've kind of stuck with it. I think it's one of the better techniques you could use to represent water in Lego. I didn't have any of the traditional grass pieces like these, but I did have some of the bamboo ones and a bunch of the green cones, so that's what I went with grass, along with these kind of cheese slopes in the olive green and dark green. So I used those to represent my grass, and then I used the cobblestone effect that I always like to use with just the studs to make the road. So that's it. There's the blue knights against the green knights. Green knights obviously usually represented as the bad guys, and then the blue guys represented as good, and then they're kind of just fighting to get across the bridge, I guess. So not super complex, but I enjoyed it, building it. Nice break from school, just a little thing. I hope to do these more in the future. It's just I didn't have a ton of time, so I only ended up getting one done. I was originally planning on doing them weekly, but yeah, that didn't end up happening. But now I'm back home, I'll probably focus on bigger things. Well, I'll probably still do small things like this, just because, as you can see in the background, Itter Castle is getting remade finally. So you'll see that the finale up next week, or I'll probably plan on getting it out next weekend. So I'm pretty sure I could get everything back on throughout this week, so we could get the finale out. So the castle's already all put back up. I just need to get the trees on and the minifigures back on. So probably in the future you'll see more of these smaller builds. Nothing as big as Itter Castle, and there is a somewhat of a space limitation. So Itter Castle is taking up most of my building area, so I'll probably have to do smaller things like this, unless I can find somewhere else to build the things. So that's kind of an update and a little review. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.